Hi Igor and Arena, it's Brandon and Charlotte giving you an update on Lynwood. We will be holding it open this Saturday, Labor Day weekend. Oh gosh, what time? 1 to 4, I believe? 1 to 4. And hopefully we get a lot of traffic through. The weather should be nice, and it's a holiday weekend, so we're hoping for a lot of traffic.
I'd like to share that we've had an average of 2 showings a week for about the last month and a half now. Some weeks we have 3, some weeks we have 1, but we've averaged 2 showings a week, which is really very good for that size property. The showings all have pretty much the same response each time, and some of the things we can't change and some of the things I guess we could, but the ones that obviously can't be changed are the trail in the backyard. Some people like that, some people don't. And as Brandon pointed out, when the bamboo had to be taken down for the painting, it makes it more obvious that the trail is there. It's not nearly as private, so some people have commented on that. We do let them know that the bamboo can be put back up again, and that will increase the privacy tremendously. But people either like that feature or they don't. One of the other things is that people comment that the yard is too small with the pool in there, which is a nice sized pool and everybody likes the pool. It does decrease the size of the yard, and some people that's just not workable for them. The last thing that seems to be commented on frequently is that the floor plan is not open. And with the new homes that are going down the street and a lot of the newer construction that's in Encinitas and Carlsbad, people who are younger people with families are looking towards more open plans. They like to have the kitchen open to the dining room, kitchen open to the family room, and your house is just not set up like that. The other things that people comment on that we point out can be changed are, for instance, the paint color, which while it's an attractive color, it does make the house a little bit darker, and some people just don't like that. They don't think in terms of being able to repaint, which is difficult, and it's up to the agent to point out to the clients that they can do that. And the flooring. The flooring makes the house look a little bit darker too. So those things, and the plantation shutters, are all things that can be changed, and we do try to point that out to people. Brandon and I would like to take a couple of moments to talk to you about the listing that is expiring at the end of this month. We've worked very hard, and we've spent a significant amount of money on the marketing for the property, and we would still like to be able to represent you on the sale of your home. We've had a total of 5 offers on the house since it was originally listed in January of 2013. And it's not that we aren't getting a lot of people through the house, it's not that we aren't getting qualified buyers, but we need to talk to you about some marketing approaches that we might need to do and change in order to actually get the house sold.
Charlotte and I had the opportunity to sit down with our marketing strategist and figure out how we can really get this property sold for you both. What we came up with, several points. So the first, Charlotte and I figured we would personally go up to the Encinitas, Carlsbad, Rancho Santa Fe, and Del Mar offices to their office meetings and pitch your property in person, which we've obviously done at our office here in La Jolla, and we figure that might refresh all the other agents that your home is available, and at the same time we can combine that with several other creative strategies. So the second one is the possibility of lowering. If you remember, several months ago we raised the buyer commission. So originally they were both
Buyer's agent's commission.
Yeah. So originally they were both 2.5% to our side and to the agent who brings a buyer, and we raised that to 3% in hopes of attracting a buyer. One of the ways that we can still net you more money excuse me, is by lowering that commission back down to 2.5%. Excuse me, I had something in my throat. Effectively, what we were saying is if you were to lower the commission back to where it originally was at 2.5% for the buyer's broker, and couple that with also lowering the price, say $10,000, you would still net the same amount of profit for selling the home. That's a way to save yourself some money while still gaining the same from selling. Another possibility would be to incorporate a value range for your property. I'm sure you've seen properties listed all over that have a low and a high end, and what that does is it attracts buyers from all different brackets. So while you wouldn't necessarily need to accept a lower offer, it would bring that buyer in to view your home and potentially make an offer, in which case we could start negotiations between each other. Back to the value range, that can be, you know, all over the board, and that's something that we can discuss with you in person. Another creative way to approach and attract more buyers is to offer a decorating allowance or a credit or some sort of things, which you may have seen in some listings as well, which gives the buyer a feeling of they can personalize the home a little bit when they move in. Any or all of, or a combination of these things that we just brought up would be attractive ways to bring in buyers, and ultimately what we want to do is bring offers to the table so we can start negotiations and help get your home sold. I think maybe you can discuss with Irina and see how you guys would like to proceed. We'd love to have a phone conversation or meet in person to discuss some of these options. Mm-hmm. Do you have anything else?
No, I think meeting in person would be good. I know that you've got your grandchildren there, and so I can appreciate that that would be difficult for you to be able to get away or to have a meeting at your home. But we're always available to meet down here at our office if that's possible for you to get away. Just let us know what it is that you prefer.
Hope you enjoy a great weekend.
Bye-bye.